Yo, what's good, guys? It is your boy Jason JV saying welcome to another reaction video. And yes, y'all, best believe we had to hit this one up. You know my man Tom MacDonald is more than welcome here on my channel. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I reacted to some Tom MacDonald. The last few reactions we did were Fake Woke and, of course, Canceled. And now my man's got a new song called Clown World, and I mean, it's only obvious what this song could be about. I mean, if you've been paying attention with what's going on in the world, people have been referring to our world as Clown World. But very interested to hear what my man has to say. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get right into this. Once again, Tom MacDonald, Clown World. Without further ado, like to hit here. Go.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended. Worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet?
You talking about leaving a better planet for our kids? How about raising better kids for our planet? Now that's something to think about there now, is it? Bruh, my man already coming out hot out the gate with some facts. Let's go.
Planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter.
An entire generation getting mad at everything and getting mad at a human for thinking that all lives matter. Yeah, bruh.
Getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need.
We don't need black or white or left or right.
It's common sense. We need balance. We're all in the.
It's common sense. We need values, bro. That is facts. My man is coming out here. Yo, there's gonna be a lot of pausing in this, just so you know. All right, viewers beware. There's gonna be a lot of pausing because my man here is hitting fact after fact after fact after fact after fact after fact, bruh.
Black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why are you trying to make holes?
Exactly. We're all in the same boat together. Why are you trying to poke holes in the boat and cause it to sink for all of us? Bruh. We're all going through this nonsense together. Bruh.
They sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense.
I'm offended from you I'm offended of you being offended for taking offense.
They sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense.
I'm offended that you're offended for me taking offense. So it's okay for you to be offended, but I can't be offended when you know what I mean? Like, bruh, you know what I mean? True, man. With these SJ dubs, cancel culture people, it's a double standard, and that's facts.
Build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence?
Thank you. We can't build a wall, so why does your house have a fence? Better yet, why do you have locks on your doors and your windows? You don't want a border wall? Well, then open up your house and give these people a place to go to, a place to stay, if you really care about them that much. If not, well then, let us have our wall. Bruh.
Believe in two genders, I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has an offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders, I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just
I believe in two genders, I'm as bad as the rest. Wow. Yep, true.
Confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
Yeah, I'm confused when a dude has a beard and a breast. Yes, so am I. I mean, you know, the bearded lady, you know, was one of those circus freaks. You know what I mean? That you only see in a circus. You know what I mean, bruh? Nowadays, any man or woman could be a bearded. Well, any man really can be a bearded lady. Ain't that some shit?
We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, I don't think that the system's racist.
Well, wait, what? He said a lot right here.
We won't always agree.
True, we won't always agree. And just because we don't always agree, that doesn't mean we have to hate each other. We can disagree, but still respect each other's opinions. We can still respect each other's First Amendment rights, to say whatever we want to say. Even though I don't agree with you, I may not agree with your views, your opinions, you know what I'm saying? I will fight for your right to say it. Because the First Amendment, you know what I mean? It qualifies for folks like you just as much as it does, like, for folks like me. You know what I mean? We're all entitled to our First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. You know what I mean? We should be free to say whatever we want. That goes for everybody across the board. I don't care. Black, white, yellow, brown, red, left, right, liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, independent, libertarian. It doesn't matter. Every human being in this country is entitled to their First Amendment right. And we can disagree, but still live in peace and harmony with each other by simply just respecting each other. How hard is that? Not very. Bruh, let's go.
No, I don't hate all police. No, I don't think that the system's racist.
I don't hate all police, and no, I don't think that the system is racist. Facts. Yes, are there some asshole police officers? Of course. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that they're not. But there's also good police. I should know. I'm Hispanic. I've been pulled over more times than I care to count, and I'm still here, and I'm able to make YouTube videos. Why is that? Maybe because both mom and pops did not raise a fool. Maybe they both taught me a thing or two about respect. Ever think about that? Huh. It's amazing what a little respect can get you. And no, the system is not racist. Because if it were, then tell me why, in those countless of times when I've been pulled over, not a single time did I get yanked out of my car. Not a single time did I get arrested. Bruh.
The system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and
Facts. I'd be fighting violence with more violence. Fighting fire with fire, basically. That's what they want. Who are they? The media. They're the ones who are stirring up this division, this segregation amongst us, the people. And for what? Divided we fall, but united, guess what? We stand. Let's go.
what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives.
So what do you say? Riots and viruses, people dying, but we won't stay home?
Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home.
Yep. People dying, we won't stay home. Yeah. True. Virus is not as bad as they're trying to hype it up to be. Now, just because I say it's not as bad as they're hyping it up to be, that doesn't mean it doesn't affect each and every individual differently. The virus is no different than the common cold, the flu, and insert other illness and or virus here. It affects every one of us differently. Yes, some of us will die from it. Yes, some of us will survive from it. And our immune systems will be better for it. It just depends on who you are and how healthy of a life that you're living. If you have underlying health conditions, then sure, the virus may or may not kill you. It depends on how severe your underlying health issues are. If you don't, odds are you will survive. Let's go.
Black lives matter, all lives matter. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern.
Exactly. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What is this division for? Exactly. What is the division for? Why are we only singling out one race and saying that they're the only ones who matter? Again, somebody has a superiority complex, but it's not the race that you may think that has that superiority complex. It's the one race that seems to think that they're the only ones who matter while everyone else don't. And no, I'm not saying which color, because I mean it's painfully obvious. I'm just saying we all matter at the end of the day. For at the end of the day, we are all God's children. Bruh, let's go.
Segregation, this is setting up a civil war. Burn lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war.
Facts. This is modern day segregation, division. They're setting up that they're using to set up a civil war. Bruh. Man, my man is coming hot with all these facts, man. It's hard to not pause, man, because, man, I'm just loving what I'm hearing, man, and I got to address every single thing that he's saying, because everything he's saying is true.
Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and...
What did he say?
This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, baby.
Talking about everyone's a freaking stupid clown, you know what I mean? We're living in a clown world, basically.
Smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that...
See, man, anyone who knows me knows that my feet don't fit in clown shoes. Yo, that's for damn sure, man, because my man, he's got a good head on his shoulders. So I believe him when he said that his feet don't fit in clown shoes. Bruh, let's go.
Knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win.
When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones where we ran and we didn't win. Exactly. Nobody is born a racist. You know what I mean? Racism is something that is taught to you. So somewhere along the line, people with this whole racist mentality, or people who are crying out racist when shit is not even racist, that shit was taught to you. When you were a kid, you didn't care what and you're a kid, right? And you're in school. You didn't care what your classmates look like. You didn't care what your friends look like. All you cared about was going out and playing with your friends. You know what I mean? Whether you go bike riding with your friends, you play a little ball with your friends. You know what I'm saying? You play toys with your friends. You know what I mean? When you're in school, you know what I mean? You go out and you're in at a recess. Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk today. But yeah, you go out for a recess. You know what I mean? You run around, you play a little tag, play some hide and seek, go play on the playground. You didn't care about what your classmates looked like, because it wasn't a big deal. All you cared about was what's in here. You know what I mean? And how your classmates felt about you and how you felt about your classmates. That's it. And if y'all had a problem with each other, you had a problem with each other as individuals, not because of your communities. Bruh.
We stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages.
Yo, he's saying a lot.
Ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other.
And when did we stop playing with each other and start hating on each other?
Started noticing the color of our
and started noticing the color of our skin.
Christians and atheists.
So Christians and atheists.
Each other started noticing the color of our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots.
Immigrants, patriots.
We love the country, but we are not saving it.
We love our country, but we are not saving it. Facts, because we let these things like labels get in the way of everything. Whether it's a color tag, or a political party tag, or a religious tag. We're letting these things, cloud our judgment, rather. You know what I'm saying? We're letting that get in the way of what we should be really paying attention to, and that is what's in each other's hearts. You know what I mean? Bruh.
Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country our skin. Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and
And yeah, man, talking about saving, we are not saving our country. That's true. It's kind of hard to save our country when we're so divided on everything. We tend to forget about what's best for our country. We all seem to think we want what's best for our country, but actions speak louder than words. And from the actions of what's been going on with everything right now, it seems like some of us don't really care about what's going on with our country. People don't care if our country goes to hell in a handbasket. They don't care if our country rots, because we keep putting the wrong people in charge.
Our skin, Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation.
So wages get raised? Is that what he said?
Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb.
Funny how people think the world owes them something. All these phones got smart, but people got dumb. True. True. You got these people with this sense of entitlement that think that, shit's just automatically owed to them because of who they are, and they don't want to work for it. Screw that. You want the best things out of life? You know what I'm saying? You want to make some real cash, some real money? Get off your ass and go work for it. Ain't nobody owe you shit. Get off your ass and go work. Bruh. Phones got smart and people got dumb. Yeah. People are wondering, when's the zombie apocalypse coming? Where the hell have you been? Huh? Been living life like Patrick Star by living under a rock? The zombie apocalypse is right here. People always staring at their phones. Whether they're walking around in public, they're always looking at their phones. They're in their cars looking at their phones instead of focusing on the task at hand. No joke. The other day, I stopped at the gas station down the street from my house to get gas, and I was done. I was trying to leave. This lady in the next row decides to block the exit. She pulls up. Right? I thought she was leaving. I was waiting for her to go. But no, she pulls up and she's looking at her phone. And so I honk my horn and she's looking at me like I have two heads. And I'm like, are you leaving? Like I'm trying to go. And she's looking at me like, well, go ahead. And I'm like, I can't fit. You're blocking me. And so all frustrated and everything, she's like, ugh, backs up her car. And it's like, well, who told you to pull up if you're not ready to go? If you're not ready to go, why not stay next to the pump, out of the way, so I can get through and go to where I need to be? Fuck, man. People are just ridiculous nowadays.
Care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great.
Yo, that's facts, man. I think picking sides, you know what I mean, is part of this whole division. Wait, let me get the words right. I want to hear that again.
No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here.
Yeah, so picking sides to divide is what got us here. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
United States is great regardless. That's what we've forgotten here. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, exactly. It's called the United States of America. It's called that for a reason. This is a land of equal opportunity. Like I said, if you want all the finer things in life, you want to be able to enjoy the best things out of life, you got to get out your ass and go to work, just like the rest of us do. What do you think I'm doing here? This is work. You think I have someone here helping me record all this, helping me edit my videos, helping me record my music? Bruh, I gotta do most of this stuff myself. And I learned how to do this by myself through YouTube. From other creators who were doing this long before I was. It's really not hard to make money off the internet these days by doing YouTube or whatever you want to do. There's opportunities everywhere. It's on you to go look for it. Bruh.
All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal.
Pretty much. Being negative, being miserable, it's the new normal. And boy, I got to see a little example of that on the previous night, but I won't get into that because, because whatever it is, what it is. But yo, oh my God, I gotta hear this again.
They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till every.
Yeah, they tell you to be yourself and then they judge you on the internet. True. I mean, I've been keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? Ever since I first started doing reactions, and I've been keeping it a buck ever since. You know what I mean? And it's kind of sad that a certain artist, it's already out there, that a certain artist like Savannah Dexter done went out of her way and slandered my name on Instagram by accusing me of being a homophobe. Yeah. Okay, I'm a homophobe, huh? So you know everything about my life. You know exactly who I grew up around. You know everything that I've been through. Girl, let me tell you something about my upbringing. Okay, well, I grew up in the hood. Okay, I was born and raised in San Jose, California. Okay, there were gay men and lesbians in the hood. Shit like that, it was normal to me because I didn't know any better at the time. There's a few family members in my family who are gay, who are lesbians. Again, I grew up around that. I didn't actually see none of that stuff going on. I was just aware as to who was who when growing up. So it never bothered me back then. What makes you think it will bother me now? Bruh, let's go.
Everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, because lately being negative's the real new normal.
If Jesus was alive today, guaranteed he would be canceled because being negative is a new normal. Yo, that's true. I mean, it seems like this country is steering away from God and Christianity, Christian views, Christian beliefs, Christian values. That's what this country was built upon. But now today, it's steering away from that, or so it seems. And if you promote that stuff, yeah, they pretty much will cancel you. If not, at least shadow ban you, bruh. Because like he said, being negative is the new normal. Apparently so.
Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack, they lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, cause common sense ain't that common. This is...
What do you say? My generation needs a bunch of free condoms because common sense isn't that common? Is that what he said?
Swear to God that y'all would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad.
If you're thick, you're fat, okay.
I would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're...
If you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad.
Black, you're white, you're whack.
Whoa. He's going too fast here.
Being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're...
If you're poor, you're black. Bro, that's yeah.
White, you're whack, they lie, it's facts.
If you're white, you're whack, and no matter what, it will always be facts. Yeah, that's how people seem to think. Bruh. Bruh. It's crazy, man. But yeah, that's but and that goes back to what I was saying about this whole thing about so-called Christians. I said this in my Mises reaction. You know what I'm saying? Where people judge you. You know what I mean? You're gonna be judged no matter what by everyone, including so-called Christians who go to church on Sundays. You know what I mean? And supposedly read the Bible. You know what I mean? And they go against the Bible though by, again, judging others based on appearances and their status and what have you. You know what I mean? And it goes back to this one person that I know who has the words "only God can judge me" tattooed on his forearm. And it's like, bruh, you guys are so hardcore Christian. You know what I mean? You're hardcore, God and Jesus and everything, but yet you're the same people who go around and, and judge others like you have any authority to do so. When in fact you are a child of God, so therefore you should not be judging anybody, because if you judge others, then judgment shall be passed on to you as well. What goes around comes around. That's what Christ said. Bruh, let's go.
My generation needs a bunch of free condoms, because common sense ain't that common.
So yeah, he said my generation needs a bunch of free condoms because common sense is not common. Yeah, that's true. And here's the thing. Why do we have abortions? Why is abortion a thing when there is so many different options of birth control? Women have the sponge, they have the pill, and guys have the condoms. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different options for birth control. But yet you're still having raw, unprotected sex, and then you're carrying this baby that you weren't planning on having, so you go to a clinic and you kill this precious gift from God. Because, my body, my choice. No, sweetheart, when you're carrying a precious little bundle of joy in you that has a heartbeat, which technically makes it a life, it is no longer just your body and therefore your choice, but it's the only home that baby knows before it is born. Your body is now your child's vessel. So miss me with the "my body, my choice," because now you can't. Now you've been brainwashed with this God complex, thinking that you have a choice as to whether or not this life that you could be bringing into this world, or that you're about to kill, this life basically is in the balance, because you don't know if whether or not you want to keep it. How fair is that to this little child that you're carrying that didn't ask to be born in the first place? Because they don't have a choice of their own to make. Make that make sense.
This is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic, and they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree. No, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting.
That's true. Freedom doesn't come free. No, if you want freedom, you got to fight for it. Whether you like it or not, you have to fight for your freedom. If you care about your freedom at all, you got to fight.
Dying overseas so that you can have freedom and be home. I think
check it out.
I'm free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas so that you can have freedom and be home.
There is people fighting overseas, fighting and dying for our freedom, and so we can be home. That's true. I have 3 cousins who signed up in the army. 2 on my father's side, 1 on my mom's side. And these guys are putting their lives on the line, making the ultimate sacrifice, so we can enjoy our lives here in this country. But yet, while they're doing that, while they're making that great sacrifice, it's almost like we're basically telling them like, yeah, thanks but no thanks, because we keep surrendering our rights to the government, because they supposedly promised us that when whatever it is that causes us to give up our rights, when we no longer have incidences like those, oh, then we'll give them right back to you. Have they given them right back to you yet? Because I know they haven't given me mine back yet. Bruh.
I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking baby's blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter.
He said that they're creating chaos so they can have something to save you from. That one is a little deep. I'm not gonna really dive into that one. That's a little too deep. But but he's not wrong. He is not wrong.
They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Alright, y'all, so that was Tom MacDonald with Clown World, and yo, my man straight up told it like it is, kept it 100%, like he always does, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I definitely gotta hook my man up with a like, and I definitely want this one in my playlist. Let's go. Booyah. Yo, and props to Nova Rockefeller, you know what I mean, for the amazing cinematography, you know what I mean, the amazing camera work that she always provides with Tom's videos, you know what I'm saying, and yo, major respect, mad props, you know what I'm saying, for my man Tom, for hitting us with another real one, you know what I mean. I was feeling this one 100%. He done said a lot, man, and everything he said in this is 100% accurate, bruh. We need to wake up, y'all. We need to stop playing around, you know what I mean? And just, bruh, stop letting shit like words bother us so much, you know what I mean? Stop looking at each person by their color and by, you know, their political views and by their religious beliefs, and see them for who they are as an individual. Because at the end of the day, there's only one race, and that's the human race. There's only one privilege, and that's wealth privilege. Bruh. Alright, y'all. I was feeling, obviously, as you can tell from all that, I was feeling this one 100%, if not 1000%. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all are feeling this as much as I am, then the link for the original video will be in the description down below, which you are more than welcome to watch uninterrupted. And hook my man up, hook Tom up with a sub, you know what I'm saying, with a like and some comments if you're not already supporting him here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. And if y'all are feeling this reaction, y'all know what to do with that thumbs up down below. Y'all know what to do with that comment section down below. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for your view. Very much appreciate it. And hopefully I did enough to earn your subscription so you can be part of the Jason JV Ranger Squad family. We'd very much love to have you as part of the team. You know what I mean? Don't forget to check me out here at the social media links as well as the music links here. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to check out the TeeSpring merch store link in the description down below. Along with that, you'll find the discount code to help save you some money whenever you feel like purchasing some swag. If you want to just donate to the cause, you want to help the channel out, link for the PayPal is in the description down below as well. If you absolutely cannot support the channel financially, no worries. It is all good. Trust me, no hard feels. You are still helping out in the long run by simply clicking that subscribe button, dinging that notification bell. Make sure you select all so you never miss an upload. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't cost a single red cent, but still a big help nonetheless. If you're new here, of course, and of course, liking and sharing my videos so more eyes can be on the channel. Since teamwork makes the dream work, best believe I cannot be picked up on the YouTube algorithm without y'all. And I recognized. And I think I nailed everything, guys. So with all that being said, it is your boy, Jason JV, saying y'all take care. Have a blessed one. I catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace.